There wouldn't be a Nutmeg State Games if there wasn't a Bill Mudano.
Mudano pushed the ball and really made it happen.
Bill really pushed it and got a lot of important people involved and people of influence, and that's how he really made it work.
That interaction with different municipalities.
Well, back when the game started, the office was at East Hartford. At that time, I was mayor of Manchester. Timmy Larson was the mayor of East Hartford. And through Timmy, I met Bill, and he kept telling me about these games and what he wants to do and things like that. And so they convinced me to go on the board because I had known Bill was a coach, and what he was trying to do just made sense, knowing that they were doing it in other parts of the country and so on, and knowing the types of athletes that we produce in the state of Connecticut. I thought this was a home run, and I think the way he went about things, he developed an incredibly strong board from throughout the state, which is interesting, but he hustled, he found people to get people. And that's why I think the board has been so successful over these years. And he hired well. He brought Patrick on during the process. He brought others on that even his staff here are incredible people. But he was good at doing that. He didn't want joiners, he wanted doers. There was no question about that.
Well, I mean, if you look at Bill's personal experiences, I mean, both as an athlete, as a teacher, as a coach, in many ways, he was the prototype for, starting the Nutmeg Games and being the chief steward of the Nutmeg Games. You couldn't come up with a better guy.
He was a high school basketball coach, and I was a high school basketball coach, and as everyone knows, I was also an assistant for Jim Boeheim. In Connecticut, that got everyone's attention immediately. There was a deafening silence in the room when they asked me about my background, but I think we all got past that, and we survived the Syracuse UConn tension. But again, that's the sport competitor in all of us, and I think what motivates us to want to pass that on to younger kids and younger generations through the Nutmeg Games.
As I recall it, Bill Mudano, who had played for me back at Worcester Academy and a dear friend, started the games, and I was excited about the mission. And the more I learned about it, the more I wanted to help Bill in any way that I could.
They did so much for the games to get them started, to keep them going. Two true gentlemen and dear friends, and Miss D.
When you think about the legacy of Dee and also Bill, they're intertwined in a lot of ways. Dedicated husband, father, teacher and educator, coach, and friend to so many people. I think that's important in your life, to look back and see how many people's lives you had an impact on.
It was the second year of the Nutmeg Games, and I remember that I had two thoughts. One was that this is a great thing for people who want to have the opportunity of an Olympic experience because they can have it here. The second thought was that this is an overwhelming undertaking and it'll never last.
To have so many people involved in the games, thousands and thousands of people involved in the games over the years especially, is what I'm proudest of. And I want to thank everybody for being involved, sponsors and board members and volunteers and staff and athletes and coaches, and it's been a fantastic journey.
Reach out and touch someone's hand. Make the world a better place if you can. Bill Mudano does that every day, and the group that are involved with this program do it every day. It's a special blessing for all of us.
I think, leaders create successful organizations, and the legacy for those two gentlemen is this organization.